Hi, Rogner.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, Bob. How's your day today?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Great.
How are you doing?
Doing good.
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 Have we been approved for the Ontario grant program yet?
Not yet. We had to
Yeah.
apply for the city the business license.
Oh,
So City of Ontario says only for those lenders working inside the Ontario can apply. So
see.
we found an alternative way to use a remote work like office location.
Interesting.
Are you gonna buy anything today from Amazon?
I don't know.
It's a Prime Day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
iPad and MacBooks are 35% off right now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, we bought some mattresses, bed frames, the things that we were trying to buy.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Hi, Ann.
Morning.
What's up? All right, we'll get started here. Let's see. A few people on. All right, well, let's get started. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure definitely in a chippier mood these days with the fall weather kicking in finally. I hate summers. I don't know if you guys know that. I hate summers. People want sunshine and beach. I want cold, ice cold mountains. Start with the win for the week. Let's go around. On, kick us off.
Sure. I guess win is not for the lending side. The real estate side, we had 2 listings a few weeks ago. One was for rental, one was for sales. The rental was closed last week, and then we are in escrow about to close next week for the listing for the sales. So that should be no problem. Contingencies were removed, and so we should be closing unless something happens. But then on the lending side, unfortunately, even with both listing, I couldn't get any kind of leads, which is odd because usually with listings, I would be able to get at least a phone number or conversation, but this time around, I wasn't able to get any. So that was the weird on that end.
What do you think contributes to that? Is it that they're not interested? They are already working with someone else? What is it? Can you speak to
Yeah, I got a lot of, they already been pre-approved with a lender.
Okay.
I think the big thing is I didn't get an open house for the listing because it was tenant occupied. So yeah, and then I did ask you about this one that, hey, if a person's coming in with lending that's for primary, but then the tenants are staying for a few months before they move out,
Yeah.
What will happen to that loan? You said they have like 90 days, I think it was.
Yeah, they have 59 days to move
59
in.
days.
Mhm.
Yeah. But this one was all cash, so that we didn't have to do it.
Okay. Gotcha. Right on. Those are good wins. Keep it up. Who's sorry, I see Freddy next. You got a quick win you could share?
I guess I do. I have another HELOC app in process. I have 2 going right now.
Very nice. Is one of them the one that's with Figure?
Yeah, same product.
Okay. How's that going?
It's going well. I mean, borrowers have great credit. It's a combo of W-2, bank statements type of income, self-employment.
Okay.
No taxes involved, but I like the product. I want to see it to the to the end and see how it plays out for the loan officers, because I know this product specifically compensations based on initial draw that we'll see.
Gotcha. Is this taking a little bit longer than expected, or just this is what you were expecting?
No, actually, it's a fast product. And sometimes, borrowers, take forever to take care of their stuff from their end. But I think if you're on top of them, it's more of a decision making. The process itself is pretty fast.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you for that feedback. Alex, you got a quick win?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, I got a few. First, health, I'm at 176. Originally, I was 210, so I've lost quite a bit of weight.
Awesome.
And then last week, we opened escrow on one property, and guy signed initial disclosures. He likes the numbers. So we should be ordering the appraisal today. And then we just opened escrow on a condo yesterday. So pretty good.
Congratulations, Alex. That's great. That's two big ones.
And then this weekend, I'm planning on stopping by at some open houses around the neighborhood, kind of walk in there, kind of meet people and try to meet more realtors. So I really like following up with them, with realtors. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I mean, look, we don't do any, I don't know, fun formalities of sort, other companies do, but if there was definitely an employee of the month, it would be, I'd nominate Alex. He's just doing, I'm sorry.
There's another thing I want to do as well. There's, in Huntington Beach, they're having a trunk or treat at this realtor place. And it's I want to go there and basically hand out candy and meet people and hand out cards to different
Very nice.
realtors and stuff.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, Alex, I mean, really a kudos to you here. I do want to just take a quick moment to just, highlight Alex. For all of you who are on the call who want to originate, right? Who wants to do one or two more loans, transactions a month. For all the LOs, I mean, again, sorry, Alex, I'm doing this, but really just look to his example right now. I mean, the past few weeks, it's just been, I think it was 2 weeks ago, he shared with us, or last week he shared with us his open houses, back to back Saturday and Sunday, the traffic that he encountered, right. His willingness to go out and just visit some open houses. Guys, at the end of the day, for those who have been doing real estate or loans for whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 25 years, for those who do the activities, your pipeline will reflect it. Okay. I mean, even if you're buying leads, okay, same thing, you still have to pay for it, right? So in lieu of actually doing the physical work of meeting with prospecting and meeting with realtors, yeah, you might be just, funding it, but regardless, you have to do activity. Right. And so that's just the truth. Year in, year out, over and over again, that has yet to be debunked. You do the activities, good things will come. So Alex, kudos to you. You're the employee, the bright employee of the month. You're Giving Tree. You're setting a great example. Thank you for continually sharing. Keep it up. It really is inspiring. It is encouraging. So don't stop.
And I come from a call center. So for me, it was like, I just want to get out of my comfort zone. I've been studying so much of guidelines and stuff like that. And honestly, meeting people in person, pitching them and getting them applications right then and there it's like a huge thrill for me now.
Yeah.
So I kind of like want to continue feeding that and continue with the momentum. Because you definitely see it. It's kind of like a rolling effect. The more time you put in, and then these applications start coming, and then it just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling.
Yep. Yeah. Good job. Thank you. Who's up? Who else do I see? C, you got a quick win?
Yeah, quick win. We just signed docs on a repeat customer that I helped with the purchase loan a year ago. He's a police officer. So what I did here, I actually took a page out of Peter's book. I sent him a little digital coupon for him to pass on to his police officer coworkers through the end of December for free appraisals.
Oh,
so
good.
he's super happy with us. He trusts us, and I just said, hey, you know what? I'm glad you came back to me. We've done 2 loans now. Clearly, you have some trust and faith in me. Do me a big favor. If you really appreciate what I've done for you, help me out, spread the word. I could do the same thing for your coworkers and friends.
Right on. Awesome. Curious if I can ask on that repeat, are you charging Section A? Look, more power to you. If you can do it, then great. That's awesome.
I am. Look, sometimes you get lucky and you convince somebody of the value that you could provide.
Yeah.
And someone who understands the value you're providing, they don't mind paying, and I think it's important to do that.
Yeah.
So I did charge Section A for a repeat customer.
Hey, I am not mad at you at all. Yeah. So there's kind of 2 trains of thought, right? When you're working with refinance, repeat business. Earlier said on, I made the decision after talking to Peter. Yeah, as a repeat customer, my selling point would be I won't charge you the Section A fees, right? No admin, no processing, no underwriting. It is a big chunk. I'm not going to lie, right? I mean, I'm not here to tell you make $2,500 less. Ultimately, I'm not here to tell you that. It's just a strategy and trying to win over the client. But then you have cases like C, right? Where you don't have to give that up, and hey, that's an additional $2,500 back into your pocket. So you guys, feel free to go however you want to structure that. That's up to you. But if you do have any questions and how you're going about it, talk to myself, perhaps talk to Steve.
Let me ask something real quickly. Look, you have to pick and choose. You have to know the person that you're dealing with.
Correct.
And what makes them tick and what doesn't. Okay. Yeah. The reason why I charge Section A is because this guy works graveyard, and that's when he's the most active. Okay. So he wants to have conversations with me at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. Right. So for me, it's like, hey, you know what? I don't mind taking the 15, 20 minutes to answer your questions, or send you this or send you that, but you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, he could have gone anywhere else. Nobody's going to talk to him when he's awake and working.
Yeah.
So you have to know your worth.
Yeah. Very good.
Hope that
Very good
helps.
point. Very good point. Thank you. Finally, last but not least, I think I see Hannah. Got a quick win, Hannah?
Well, I'm still working through case studies with different prospects.
Okay.
So this week, I had a prospect who's buying $1 million property with cash and wants to do a $300K renovation right after closing. So I asked Peter for some option, and I learned about delayed financing. So normally when you do cash out refi, you have to wait for like 6 to 12 months for seasoning. But with delayed financing, you can skip that the seasoning period as long as the cash they used was in the bank for like 60 days.
Yep.
So yeah, but if the prospect wants to do phase construction, HELOC could be another option because of the flexibility. So I'm working on that.
Very good. Yep. Those are good points. Was there a loan officer here that had a question regarding delayed financing? No?
I had one like a while ago, but I believe it was like a gift letter and it was going to go to escrow, right? And then we could skip those 2 months, right, of seasoning funds. Was that it?
I don't recall that one. No. Okay. Maybe it was with an agent. Great. Thanks for sharing, Hannah. Keep it up. Yeah, definitely a lot more scenarios you are aware of, the more opportunities you'll come across to help people, especially as you market yourself with that information. Very good. For me, real quickly, guys, I got two. Last week at a realtor's office, they have what's called the 100 for 100 challenge. I'm sorry, the 100. You guys all watch the Physical 100. It's a Korean workout, like guys who compete. It's on Netflix. Well, they had their own version of 100 open houses in 2 or 3 months. They're doing this as an office. It's just to encourage activity, right? You guys understand, they're doing the same things that we are, right, as agents, activities. And there was a certain individual, an agent, who actually raised their hand as the broker called him. He decided to take on his own challenge, right? So he's trying to do 100 open houses in 100 days, right? Yeah. I mean, I just saw on and see right now, just like, yeah, right. And, he shared with us. So it's been 3 weeks and he's at like 37 open houses. And he just came out and said it. He's like, look, it's virtually impossible, right? It is, because most open houses don't occur Tuesday through or Monday through Thursday. And so, and in theory, you can't hold 3 or 4 open houses a weekend. It's just not really practical. And so, but his thing is that's not the point. The point is he's just doing his best, right? And so, and as a way of keeping himself accountable, he's posting this online on Instagram. And what he wants from this is people to encourage him and people to be interested and be like, his name is Lenny. Lenny, go, let's do this. Come on, boy, let's get it, right? And he's welcoming that. And so I was there and I was talking with the other lender that's in the office, because there's 3 of us, but one wasn't there. And we're like, hey, what if we do one of our own? So I got a gentleman by the name of Scott, and I have a lot of respect for this loan officer with Guild Mortgage. He said, Rogner, why don't we do our 100 for 100 with ourselves? I was like, let's do it. And I said, and so we talked about it. And right now, since Wednesday, we are just calling one. That's all it is, guys. 1 new agent a day. It is a phone call. It's picking it up. It's emailing them information and texting them information. Just 1 new one. And then on Friday, he called me. He goes, Rogner, change of plans. I was like, what? He's like, let's do 2 a day. I said, okay. I mean, 2 calls is not bad. And he said, no, it's 2 calls for the next 50 days because 100 days goes into next year. And a lot of people are going to check out one now. So let's try to get this 100 in before the end of the year. I said, done. Guys, I have starting an Excel sheet. I have called now 6 or whatever. I haven't 6 because Thursday, Friday, Monday. I've called 6 new agents. Everyone has picked them up. I have provided them information for all 6. And I'll be honest, 3 of them are agents that I I know, but I don't talk to. I know who they are. I just finally said, hey, look, it's embarrassing that I haven't done this before, but I just wanted to give you a call and just kind of get to know you a little bit better about whatever it was, my spiel. Has anything come out of it? No, but it has open dialogue, right? So that's my challenge. If you guys want to do this, go for it. Let's do this. We can kind of keep this an accountability thing. But that's my win for the week. I hope you guys would be encouraged to do the same. I won't go into rates right now. Rates are pretty much holding steady as we are expected, guys. See this like 1.1, 1.2 bond trend until the end of the year. That's my prediction. The government lockdown hasn't done that much so far, so yeah, we won't speak on it too much furthermore. But